Hey there one and all, this is NDM here, welcoming you back to another episode of Let's Play Space Station Silicon Valley. In the last episode we did the third level of the Desert Zone, and in this episode we're going to do the fourth level of the Desert Zone, and that is Borassic Park. Alright, so Borassic Park. Sensors indicate that this section has been isolated for centuries. Watch out for any long-lost relatives here. Locate for archaeological discoveries. Kill me a kangaroo, sport. Okay, so we gotta go kill ourselves a kangaroo and look for the 4 archaeological discoveries. Yeah, this level's not too bad. The mission is actually really easy. All you gotta do is find the cameras, and that's about it. That's basically most of the mission. There's like one camera that you have to use. There's like one camera where you have to use the kangaroo to get to it. Wow, an archaeological discovery. Is this? Oh, oops. Oh, we got bummed out. Well, that didn't work out too well. Okay, so we have to... Yeah, there are fake ones, by the way. There are real ones and then there are fake ones. I think this is a real one over here. Giant fly encased in amber. Well, amber is a very rare thing. A very rare stone. I think... Yeah, stone. You wouldn't call it a jewel or anything like that. You know, like you do in Zelda. If you get like in Zelda, Phantom Hourglass, I think it is, or Spirit Tracks. I can't remember which one, but if you can find amber in that game, but it's like classed as jewelry or something, and you can trade it for a lot of money. I think. I don't know. It's been a while since I last played Spirit Tracks. I also tried out recording with my Dazzle DVC 100 today, but that didn't turn out too great because I don't know how I get the instant DVD recorder to recognize my Dazzle capture card, because my AMCAP actually recognizes the Dazzle capture card fine. It's just the instant DVD recorder that doesn't recognize it anymore. Like, I know it does, and I just completely forgotten how you do it, because it's been a while since I last recorded with the capture card, and I've only ever recorded one LP using it, and that's Mario Galaxy. So, and that was almost a year ago now. Well, actually, I think it was a year ago since I started it, but not a year ago since I finished it, because I finished it in the August. That is really shocking how time goes so fast like that. It only feels like yesterday since I was recording the LP. Because I was doing that at the same time as Mother 3, I think. And that's almost a year old too. That'll be a year old completely by the end of June, I think. I'm not sure if I finished it in June or July. It's either one of those months I finished it. Alright, I need to get some health, otherwise I'm going to die. I need to focus on what I'm doing instead of focusing on talking about games that I finished a long time ago. Yeah, kill the kangaroo. Ah, there we go. So now we can transform into it and get some more power cells and the last camera. Now, I don't know how you get the gold trophy in this level, so I'm not going to get it. Obviously, if I don't know how to get it, then I obviously won't get it, but yeah, no need to point out the obvious, dude. Alright, I'm going to get these power cells around here that are in out of reach places. So yeah, I haven't really been doing much lately. I've been I actually tested out Body Harvest today to see if I could see if it works, try and get it to work, and I have kind of gotten it to work. Like, it does play alright. You can go in buildings and stuff, you can open up chests and things, but you can only do that on this emulator that I'm using right now, because I have 2 Project 64 emulators. I have Project 64 1.6 and then Project 64 1.7. 1.7 is obviously the upgraded version of 1.6. Now, there are some games that do work on Project 64 1.6, like, you know, the obvious Super Mario 64, The Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask, Ocarina of Time, those kind of games. I can record those perfectly fine on Project 64 1.6, but games like this, I can't record perfectly on Project 64 1.6 because it has graphical texture problems. And that's basically what it does with Body Harvest. You can walk through houses and stuff, which is really weird. Yeah, you can walk straight through houses and cars, I think. Yeah, I think you can walk through cars on it. But the most stable version of Body Harvest is on this version. You can actually do everything on it. You don't walk through houses like you do on the Project 64 1.6. Obviously, if you have a really good HD graphical texture plugin for the emulator, then it probably will work a lot better on Project 64 1.6. But I only have the default plugins for it. Whereas on my old laptop, I think I had pretty good plugins. I had, I can't remember what it's called. I think it's called Jacob, HDR or something, 3.8. I think I can't remember. I know it's somewhere along the lines of Jacob. And if you ever want to play Project 64 online, because you can actually play N64 games online, it's best that you get Project 64 1.7 with an online plugin instead of downloading Project 64 1.6, because every time I've downloaded Project 64 1.6, no matter what laptop I've used, it's just really bad. Like, the connection between the players is like really bad. The ping goes really high and it causes the game to lag, and you only play at like 20 frames per second. Yeah, it's not really that great. It's better just to get the Project 64 1.7 and the plugin. I've forgotten what the plugin's called. I think it's called Z.net. I can't remember. I think it's Project 64 Z.net. It's something stupid like that anyway. And there's a website where you can download it. I honestly can't remember, but if I do find it, I will show you. I know I've got it on my 4Shared account, but on my 4Shared account, it's in a folder. It's not actually with the link of where you actually get the plugin from, so I can't really tell you where exactly I got it from. Because I was trying to figure out how to play Ocarina of Time multiplayer online, because they've made this like ROM hack where you can play it online with each other. They should do that with every single player game like this and Conker's Bad Fur Day. I would love to play Conker's Bad Fur Day story mode on 4-player. That would be insane. And Majora's Mask. Well, if they could do Ocarina of Time, they could definitely do Majora's Mask. Like, I'd love to see Majora's Mask 4-player ROM hack. That'd be awesome. But the only one they've done so far is Ocarina of Time. Whether they're actually going to do any others, I don't know. But because you see, I don't know when that ROM hack came out. You know, it could have came out years ago, and this is starting to annoy me now because I'm miscalculating my jumps, causing me to fail. It's not what I want to do. Yeah, because I need to kill some vultures. Yeah, this level you have to use vultures to get some power cells as well. And this is all accounted for in the 100% playthrough, which I promised you guys at the start that I was going to get all the power cells, even if it was going to be a huge giant pain in the ass, and that's exactly what it's doing right now. Take a quick breath and carry on moving. Because that was a big load of talking I just did there. Why didn't the wind just blow? Oh, what the hell? The wind didn't even blow. It just stopped. It stopped, and then as soon as I was about to jump, it started blowing again. I'm like, what the hell? It's like the biggest prank ever. Biggest troll ever. Alright, get to the edge. Okay, wait for the wind to start blowing before you move. Because it will. There we go. Now you can just get right on the edge here. This is where you start to screw up, dude. I've done this many times on the N64, so I know it's not the emulation controls. I can't blame that. I can't use the keyboard as an excuse. Nope, it's all my fault. I'm pretty sure we're near the vultures now. Yeah, here we go. And there's 2 of them. Just like there were 2 on top of the helipad in the last level. And I don't think... Well, where are they going? They're like flying off over there somewhere. Hey dude, you can stop in your tracks. I want to try and kill you. There you go. Get the one on the floor. I'm not really bothered about killing both of them. I just want to kill one of them, so I can at least use it. Well, that one's now starting to fight back. Ooh, he's a feisty one. He's fighting back. Alright, let's transform into it. Now we can get the one inside this pit here, where all the boulders are, and I just press something. I don't know what it was, but I don't really care because it didn't affect the emulator, so that's fine. Yeah, you better stay away from the boulders too, otherwise they can do damage, as you just witnessed. Alright, you need to drop a bit to get this one, but you don't want to fall in there, obviously, otherwise you are going to die. Okay, now I need to know how many more power cells are left to get. Oh, there's actually quite a few left to obtain. Is there some up here, by any chance? Yeah, getting these power cells are going to be a huge pain in the butt, because the rest of them you have to get as a vulture, and we all know how vultures fly in this game, so it's just going to be so dandy that we have to use this thing to get the last amount of power cells, which I really want to get. And there's a piece of hair near my nose, and it's really irritating. Hang on a second. Ugh. Wait, what the hell? Where is it? Where is it? You're hiding from me, dude. Okay, I got it. Don't worry, that was becoming a bit distracting. You know what you should do? The biggest prank, or one of the funniest pranks in the world is, well, it's obviously a really common prank now these days, but when you put cream in someone's hand, then you tickle their nose with a feather, and they just go, they just splatter shaving cream all over their face. It's like the best. Well, it doesn't necessarily have to be shaving cream. You could use whipped cream, I guess. That could work. Well, it could work with anything, really. You could get a dog turd and then put it in their hand, and then do it with a flick, tickle their nose with the feather, and then they just get their face full of dog feces. Now, I'd be pretty annoyed if someone did that to me. I wouldn't know how to react. I'd probably start screaming and shouting like crazy. I mean, there are some pranks that are funny, but then there are some pranks that are like really mean. And that is one of those pranks that are really mean. Well, that would be if you put dog crap in someone's hand and did that. I need to know where I need to jump from, so... because I need to get up there. Because there are like a bunch of power cells up on top of that cliff over there. And as you can see, there's a stereo right in the corner. Maybe if I can get up here, that would help. I'm gonna keep tapping. Well, actually, I might be able to get up there from here. I don't know. I just don't want that wind blowing me is all. If I can just get up there. If I could just get up there. There we go. Right, awesome. So now we're up here. Yeah, I should be able to fly across now. And that's how you do it. Alright, okay, I know there's a bunch of power cells along there too. I'm going to get this one over here because it's out of the way, and I could easily just fly back from over there. So, let's do this. Flappy Vulture, huh? From Space Station, Silicon Valley. Alright, yeah, you should fly up higher, there we go. Because I know you can make that with it. Okay, let's get a good camera view here. I'm hopping along. Huh. Like his head's just jumping up and down. Like his head is not even moving on its own volition, it's only moving predetermined by the way how the body moves. So like the way how the body moves is determined on how the head moves, not the way how the head moves on its own volition. So what the hell? I don't even understand. How does that make any sense? How is this possible? No, that's because it isn't, Jim. Alright, I need to... Come on, bird, flap for your life. Flap as if you were flapping uncontrollably. Oh my god, I can't stop flapping because I can't stop flapping. I'm going crazy. Okay, yeah. Is there a power cell around here? I know there are a bunch of them, but it's just Thought it was on this platform right here, but obviously not. Must be on a different one. Probably the one in the corner, maybe. Perhaps. No? Wow. Okay, that's strange. I would have expected there to be one here for definite. Obviously not. I was pranked once again. I don't know how many more power cells left to collect, but I think these might very well be the last two. If there are two up here, which there are. So are these it? And there we go, we've got them all. Right, so now we can get out of here. Because I don't know how you get the gold trophy, and I'm not going to sit here for about 2 hours trying to figure it out. Off screen, that is. I wouldn't do that on screen, but considering I don't have a guide up right now, I'm not going to bother using a guide because I've already beat the game before. It's just that I haven't got all the gold trophies, and as I've said a million times before already, that, you know, the gold trophies aren't essential to collect because you can't collect them all anyway, and blah blah blah. I don't need to go into that again, into too much detail. Alright, so now we need to get into this giant gold skeleton hand, and we can finish off the level. There we go. Alright. So, in the next episode of Let's Play Space Station Silicon Valley, we shall do the 5th level in the Desert Zone, which is Whirlwind Tour. And wow, we're almost actually done with the Desert Zone. We only have 2 more levels to do after this one. So anyway guys, until then, this is NDM saying thanks for watching, take care everybody, see you in the next video, and goodbye.